All right. Everybody
You
ready?
ready?
Yep.
Well, Jeff, got all the NFL teams out here today for Pro Day. Just what are some of your general thoughts today?
I was happy for our kids because, privately there's certain scores each one of them wanted to hit, and pretty much all the way across the board our guys got, done what they wanted to get done. So that's always a good feeling when you're a coach, because that's what my job is just try to help them, be the best they can. Some of them are working out with their own trainers, and some of them are still working out with Philo and us, and it doesn't really matter. Like I could ask Rashad Wisdom right here, right now, who's the most important coach in their life, and it's really up to them to get it done. So I'm really happy.
What did it mean to the program to see the amount of turnout from NFL scouts and evaluators?
I'm gonna say it again. Great question, Greg. And it's just true. That was one of the things that there's two things that hit my soul today. I was really happy. I was actually writing. I always write down what we could have done a little better today. There's always something we did that I wish we'd done a little better. But the two things I wrote down in my to get better list were my thoughts. Were one, how happy I was for my kids, which I've already commented on, but two, just the showing that we had. I'm one of the only college coaches in America that runs his own Twitter account and his own Instagram, and I never think to put that stuff out until something actually makes me think about it. And when I was in the weight room, I just saw all the people hanging over the rafters up there and everybody on the floor as well. I just thought it was really cool. And unfortunately, I'm afraid a lot of those were my players, and I think they were supposed to be in class. So that's something we'll have to discuss tomorrow.
We talked a lot about the guys who were at the combine, but you had mentioned that today would be big for some of the others who didn't get that opportunity. Was there anybody who you thought kind of seized the moment, who you think had a good day today?
Yeah, I was really rooting for Clarence, and I'm rooting for all my guys. But I thought, with the season that he had and his measurables, I just didn't understand why he wasn't getting more attention. I still feel strongly he should have been the defensive MVP of our conference. So I was really happy. I know he wanted to run a 4.4, and we clocked him at 4.48, and I think that's what they officially got him at. He weighed in at 225. He just looked really good, I thought. Leroy's still out there working right now, and Chuck Wiley had a really good day. He weighed in 255. He ran a 4.5 140. I know you didn't ask about the kids that were at the combine, but I know Sincere really wanted to run that 4.55, and we got that done. And those kind of things, they wanted to see Tariq, bench press because they were worried about his arm, and he thought he was going to do 225 6 times, and he did it 12 times. So those kind of things, when you're a coach, I try to keep my emotions to myself, but on the inside, I want to jump out of my skin the entire time.
Jeff, it seems like talking about Tariq specifically, his stock has kind of risen these last few months. Is that kind of what you're hearing from your end?
Yeah, we knew he was a freak like that. Bruce Feldman called me this summer and just said, "Do you have anybody on your team that's kind of under the radar that's like a freak of an athlete?" And I'm like, "We literally have Tariq the Freak on our team." And I remember giving Bruce those measurables, and I'm sure Bruce gave me the eye roll. He probably just like, "Oh, G5 coach in San Antonio high school coach, what the hell does he know, right?" And so I hit Bruce up the other day, and I said, "Bruce, do you believe me when I said about Tariq the Freak?" Now he said he literally is Tariq the Freak. So we already knew, just America's finding out now.
What about your kicker? Bench pressing 25 times on 225.
We had some side bets. That's probably not good to put on. Some verbal bets that he would be the strongest one on our team, and he almost was. I think Spencer might have got to 28, 27, and I think Chuck might have got 27, 28. But I think Hunter might be the third strongest guy on our team. I hated he had to kick it, and the weather he had to kick it today was very, very windy. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. He's one of the strongest players on our team.
Thanks, Jeff.
Appreciate y'all.